It's like something out of Rod Serling's Night Gallery. The latest institution to unofficially succumb to hypersensitivity to Islam is none other than the Ontario College of Art and Design in Toronto. Yeah, a piece of art that was put on display apparently was offensive to some people, and as a result, that artwork was promptly taken down and entombed in the burqa of self-censorship. Christy Blatchford had a very interesting, albeit chilling, column in the National Post recently. You see, there was a student art exhibit entitled The Festival of the Body, which took place at the Ontario College of Art and Design in downtown Toronto. Now, one of the pieces was a green Islamic prayer mat that featured the black outline of a nude woman on it. Well, cue the oh-so-predictable outrage from the usual suspects. Indeed, OCAD was served with a formal complaint from the school's Muslim Student Association. Actually, it wasn't just a complaint, it was a manifesto with several demands, including the immediate removal of the piece, and an investigation into how it was ever approved in the first place, and whether this approval was done out of ignorance or not. Oh, and of course, the Muslim Student Association wanted an official groveling apology from the school. Thankfully, they stopped short of demanding that members of the faculty present themselves to be flogged with 50 lashes. In any event, the school responded by saying that all art should be provocative, that art should make one question his or her sensibilities, that so many pieces of great artwork throughout the history of peoplekind tend to be controversial. Actually, no, they didn't say that. They didn't say that at all. Rather, the college folded like a cheap lawn chair, and so it was that sometime last Monday night, the painting was quietly removed. Besides, the artwork wasn't merely offensive. No, it was a safety issue too. No, really, here's what the Muslim Student Association had to say, quote, "This artwork has already provoked Muslims and has caused very upsetting reactions, and several students' responses and behavior towards this is extremely alarming and is starting to make some students feel unsafe at OCAD," end quote. Yeah, a piece of art, much like an E. coli outbreak in the cafeteria kitchen, that now makes for a safety issue. But you know, perhaps this is a safety issue. Hey, ask the survivors still working at Charlie Hebdo, ask the relatives of Theo Van Gogh. Speaking of which, is it the implied threat of violence that is now driving policy decisions at OCAD these days? Sure seems that way. Nevertheless, check out the spin cycle. Christine Crosby, OCAD's media and communications manager, told Blatchford the following, quote, "We respect the Muslim Student Association has their opinions, and this is an important dialogue around this piece. It's a matter of looking at both sides," end quote. Yeah, it's all about looking at both sides. Funny though, how only one side, namely the bullies demanding censorship and an investigation and an apology, yeah, that seems to be the only side that's prevailing. And in case anyone is painting the artist of this controversial piece as an Islamophobe, well, guess what? Turns out the artist is a female Muslim. She remains anonymous for the time being. Why is she anonymous? Really? You have to ask. And in the Department of Perverse Irony, how curious is it that one of the mandatory art history courses at OCAD includes an infamous piece of art called Immersion, aka Piss Christ. That's the 1987 photograph by American photographer Andres Serrano, in which a plastic cross is submerged in a tank of the artist's own urine. Yeah, I know. What a masterpiece, eh? For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, have you heard the Rebel has a brand new app? Please download that app and take the Rebel with you wherever you go.